Hey everybody! Look who I got with. Oh, they're over there. Look who I got with me.
Hi.
Hey guys.
It's Drew and Lindsay. Hope everybody's having a good night. Sorry we were a minute there. I was sipping on some pop and had a little bit something to eat before we went. But it's good to see everybody in here. Let's see who we got in here.
Lindsay's controlling the chat over here. Oh, I forgot we can see chat. I just can't see you, right? Yeah. Hello, everybody.
Yeah, so we got Life with Tamara and David in here. How are you doing? Melinda Dobson. Let's see here. Des Boy.
Here, just look at this.
Let's trade paint. The Property Diaries 2.0. Oak's in here. What up?
What's up, dude?
Let's see here. Kentucky Bluegrass living. He said Buck stole the clock.
Yeah.
Let's see. Karen Bruss.
Yeah, so last night me and Lindsay went to Little Rock.
Oh, okay.
It's about 2.5 hours for us. But I got a buddy that plays like country music, and he was playing a show down there. So we went down there last night for the show. It was really good, yeah.
They had a really good opening act.
What was it?
What kind of country music though?
He plays like older country.
Older
stuff.
Yeah,
like folky stuff. Like
okay.
Yeah, pretty good, man. His name is Vincent Neil Emerson.
Okay.
And
yeah, I've seen Lindsay post pictures before. Because I've gone and checked it out. Yeah, he's good. If you guys get a chance, go over and check him out.
Cactus Blossom Special. That's the best song.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Now that's what you have to go listen to because Lindsay says so. That's what you gotta do.
Yeah, so we had a good time with that, man, but we got home real late, like 3:30 in the morning, and by the time you get everything drug in and in bed, it was like 4 o'clock, man. We were beat.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I had a long night last night too. I just couldn't get to sleep. I was up till like 4 o'clock in the morning last night.
Yeah.
But hey, it happens, right? You had a good time. That's what matters. You can only do that so many times, right?
That's right.
Thank you, Karen.
I got another buddy that's playing again, a different friend that's playing there next week, and it's like
at the same place.
At the same place, 5-hour round trip plus a show. I'm like, dang. But yeah, we're gonna try to go. We have a lot going on in May with the meetup, man, and then the week before the meetup, we have a truck show in Texas to go to.
Oh, that's cool.
Which we have a lot of prepping to do for that.
Yeah, we got to get ready for that. So
yeah, my brother just did a car show in Cleveland. Now my brother's into like the European cars and stuff.
Yeah,
he's got he's got a WRX, like a 2002 Subaru. And he's got the meth injection on it and stuff, but he won his division.
That's awesome
for import cars. So he was all excited about that. But yeah, those shows are fun though. It's been a while since I've been to one, but I used to go all the time when I was younger.
I've never been to a car show.
Are you serious?
Yes.
What have you been, Drew? What have you haven't gotten her to a car show?
I've loved old cars all my life, and I've just never made it to one. But now it's gonna be really special because I'm gonna have my dad's truck, and
Yeah. And to be fair, we've had some like small car show stuff in town that she's been to, but not like a real full on. This is the whole Texas Motor Speedway is rented out. It's gonna be.
I get to drive my truck around the track.
Yeah, it's gonna be thousands of trucks. All Chevy trucks from like the 40s to 2023. So it's gonna be big time.
Yep.
A big time show.
That's awesome. Sounds like a lot of fun.
And we're driving your truck there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else do you guys have going on? You got it. Drew, do you have any plans for your channel? You got anything big coming up with that or?
Yeah, so y'all seen I just tore a shop down. This fella, we actually bought a car from him, like a Tahoe, and then he said while we were just sitting there talking, I was like, man, I need a shop like that. He's like, well, you can have that one. I'm like, for real? He's like, yeah, I need to build a house right there, and it's in the way. I said, okay. So he just gave it to me, and I went and tore that shop down. And it's a little slow going because where I'm putting it, I have to move a lot of dirt, bring in rock, and then dig footings and, get ready for concrete. So it's going to be a whole process. And basically, I'm waiting on my buddy Russell. We're going to go try to get his backhoe started. And if we can get it started, then we can use it,
Oh, that's cool.
But yeah, so this summer, I'm going to try to build a shop. And I really need one. I'm tired of working outside in the rain and stuff, and just laying on gravel sucks, man. So we know we have a lot of old cars, and when you have old cars, when you have cars, they need maintenance, and when you have old cars, they need a lot of maintenance. And so we're out there working on it. It's something we enjoy, but it just the weather and the elements make it not as fun.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it's hard to get motivated.
Yeah, well, that's what me and my brother. I used to do body work, and that's what my brother does too. Now, my brother got more into the mechanical than I did, but I'm a paint guy. So
Nice.
I've always done the paint and the custom paint and fixing stuff and working metal. I haven't done it in a long time, but I remember those days of being laying out in snow and trying to fix stuff and keep my cars running. And it's fun. It's fun though when you know what you're doing.
Yeah, it is fun, but it's fun when when it's right. When you have a nice day to get out there and work on it, well then it's nice, what I mean? But you go out there and it rained the night before, and you got to push the truck out of the way because there's a puddle underneath it, and you can't lay there, and it makes it a lot less fun. And having a shop's really going to change that for us. So we're looking forward to that, but it is going to be a couple of months until all that's completed. And then, so other than that, well, we got a couple cars to build, but we also have the school bus that we have not made any progress on at all. But
you'll get there eventually, right?
Yeah, coming soon. Coming soon. We're gonna work on that. So, and then maybe at the end of the summer, I might be going back to Oregon for just a little bus Volkswagen thing.
There you go. That's what Kentucky Bluegrass Living was just asking. He says, I'm a car guy. I visited Texas, Metal, Gas Monkey, Martin Bros. Drew, love your Volkswagen bus. Do you still have it?
Yeah, I do. I'll always have it. And but I did limp it home in the end. I mean, I did 8,000 miles, like 8,100 miles, 15 states, the whole West Coast, and like 90 days. I mean, I was moving like 150 miles a day on average. And there were some days that I was in the same spot for 2 weeks. So, I put in a lot of miles on that thing, and it really needs to be gone through, all new brakes, clean up the engine a lot. And hopefully I can get that done by the end of August, because I'd really like to make that trip, but it's going to be 4,000 mile round trip. And this time I'm not going to have the luxury of 3 months to do it. So, it's going to be like a 2-week thing getting there, and we're going to be driving like 8 or 10 hours a day. The problem with it is that a Volkswagen of that year model is air cooled, so the engine, if you're sitting still, like say you get stuck in traffic, there's a small fan that's blowing on it, but there's no coolant or anything to cool the engine. Yep. So it's just really hard to work those things whenever it's hot, because if the air is hot, then it's not pulling cold air to cool the engine. Anyways, I don't want to be too boring, but it's a workout.
Good information though. People don't know, a lot of people don't know that stuff. I worked with a guy, one of the first body shops I worked at, he actually collected old bugs. And that's what, like, I got into working on the Volkswagens when I was working for him. And like, I worked on a couple Carmen Gias and, just some really, I would love to get one of those. He had one that they put a Porsche motor in.
Yeah, that's sweet. A lot of people do that. They're good motors. Porsche actually designed the Volkswagen motor as well. I mean, they're basically very similar motors. Lindsay bought a Beetle like a year and a half or so ago, and she's giving it to her daughter for her first car. So we're actually about to start doing
there you
too.
Go. How old is your daughter?
13.
13. Okay. That's what my daughter turns 13 on Tuesday. She's
Yeah.
and then my son's 15 in July, so
Yeah, it's about that time.
My son's 15 too.
Yeah, that's what he's getting real close to that car.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we're gonna make her build it so she kind of appreciates it and learns about it and knows what to do, because like I said, those old cars they take work, and I mean, if it leaves out on the side of the road, you got to know how to fix it to get home, and but that makes it fun, and it makes you appreciate it more if you do it yourself and whatnot. So
she wants to do it too. She wants to learn. So
yeah, but we're gonna do the whole thing.
Yeah.
The only thing we probably won't do is upholster the seats. We'll probably take those to be done.
Mm-hmm.
But the rest of everything else we'll do ourselves, like paint, body, all that. And I'm not a paint body guy, but we're just going to learn. This will be our first time, and we're going to just figure it out as we go.
That's awesome. And you're going to go on this one, Lindsay?
Yes.
Yeah, that's she's going to go this time. Yeah.
He got one free trip.
Simple Life Reclaimed House gang.
Hey.
Hey, Simple Life Reclaimed. And I see, say hi real quick just to a few people here. I see Marion Bimler in here. I know I missed some. Ryan Kelly. He said his sister wants an old bug. And it's amazing how popular those old ones have stayed.
Yeah.
They're just.
They're actually really reliable cars, man. I mean, they do take some maintenance and stuff, but I mean, you can literally you can have 10 tools and fix almost anything on that car. And, they're pretty reliable. They didn't go real super fast. So you didn't have to worry about it. And, pretty cool though.
Yeah, that's what my grandpa was showing me.
Bugs.
Had 2 bugs.
Oh.
I want a bug too, but I want an old one. I want so most of them have a pretty big size back window, and the early year models, they had just a small oval as the window. And then even more rare than that, older, the oval was split in half. And if you find one of those cars, they go for a real high dollar. But I would be happy with just the middle one with the small oval window. And I'll have one day. And whenever I find one, then I'll build it if I ever do. If not, there's plenty of other cars that I want, before that.
I want the station wagon version.
Yeah, the Volkswagen.
Yeah, I've seen those. Those are cool. Yeah. Yeah, my grandpa was he was in the military. He was in the army, and he was stationed in Germany. And when they came out with the bugs, he was there when they came out with them. And he showed me something one time, but brand new to buy one. This was like in the, what was it? Early 60s, something like that. It was like $200.
Yeah.
For a bug back then. I mean, everything's relative,
Right.
But that's just crazy, to think about $200 for a whole car, It's like,
I like to look for old sales stuff in like newspapers and stuff like that. Yeah. And I found a couple cool ones that are like, $2,200 brand new truck off the lot,
I was gonna say like 15.
Yeah, and then we found some like resale ads that were like, 4 or 5 years old, but it's like 72 Chevelle, 80,000 miles, $950.
Yeah.
Like, are you kidding me? Like, you couldn't buy one rusted in half for that now, But yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. No, and Lindsay, your whole channel is just awesome.
Thank you.
I get excited every time I see one come up. So it's they're good at it's different. Like there's other people that do that, but you do yours different, and that's what's cool about it. It's like sometimes some of those other ones, like they're doing the missing people ones, and I'm like, which person is it doing that? But it's like when you do it, you do it completely different. It's refreshing to see something different.
I got a pretty good one coming up to Sunday.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say this. I ever go missing, you're the first one. You're the only one that gets to do it.
I got you.
You're the only one that gets to do it. So Backwoods Mindset goes missing. I wish, but I hope that if I do, and like somebody's keeping me somewhere, I can at least see. I can see it. I'd be like, dude, can you put on YouTube? I just got to see the video about me going missing. That's what I've been. I've done like 2 video, or no, I haven't even done 2 videos. I've done 1 video and a couple lives over the past 2 weeks because I'm, you know, I've like I told you guys, I'm going back into just doing the fishing stuff. So I've been like getting some footage and refocusing and getting back into it. But it's like I haven't been around, and I'm like sitting there and I'm like, I should probably do something so people know I'm still alive. You know?
Yeah, she already started on your story, but then you made another video.
You got it all planned out.
Yeah, so if you guys don't know, like what she does is she just tells missing person stories. Some of them are old cold cases. Some of them are like they went missing on last week, you know. And like she did a story like 2 or 3 weeks ago of this young girl, and then sadly they found her deceased, and you know, so she did like an update video on that. It's kind of sad, but the channel is kind of sad, but it's you know, it's doing a good thing. It's like, you know, I can't think of a word for it, but it's like
it serves its purpose.
Yeah, it's like bittersweet. You know, it's like you're trying to get the message out there, but then you're like your mind's just racing of all these terrible things that have probably happened to these kids, and they're not all kids. Some of them are mother of 4, just disappear, just vanishes on her way home from work and never seen again. And you know, just but you never know. Sometimes people are found. You know, she did a story where a lady was missing for like 31 years.
Yeah.
And they found her, and she actually chose to be missing. Unfortunately, she was a little screws loose in the head, but after 31 years, they found the lady. And yeah, I mean,
let's be real though. We've all thought about disappearing and just going away.
Yeah, she ran off to Puerto Rico.
But she like left her husband and her sister just to.
Yeah, like didn't tell anybody, just AWOL. But
man, at least leave a note or something. You know? Like, hey, I'm out for a little bit. I'll see you guys in 20 years. Going to Puerto Rico, soak up the sun. No, but like, you know, the thing is, and I was thinking about this because I saw, you know, I'm guessing it's Mel talking, but she said you never know who you never know who you're helping, you know, and it's like that's true because you may be helping a viewer, bringing awareness to just so that they think when they're out.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people don't think when they're out. You know, you walk to your car when you're coming out of the grocery store and you don't look around. You don't check your surroundings, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, I know that when I see stuff like that, it gets my mind thinking, you know, when I'm out, what am I looking at? You know?
Yeah. It raises your awareness as well, you know?
Yeah.
But man, could you imagine like if, I mean, I know it's a far shot and like we were aware of that, but like, man, what if somebody saw the video and was like, oh my God, I saw that girl at the gas station this morning, you know what I mean? Or whatever. And, you know, yeah, you just never know. And, you know, some people just like the mystery of it, and that's cool too. But, you know, if it helps one person ever, then it's all worth it. You know what I mean? And, yeah, it's just fun.
And you're already helping people. Like I said, you're bringing awareness that you're making people think outside of what they normally think. Even if you think you're safe, you never know where you're at. You're doing stuff about people in small towns.
There's people that comment on my videos and they're like, hey, I'm from that town. And I didn't even, you know, hadn't even heard about it. So,
and that's scary because that could be somebody doing it all the time and they don't even know, you know, that's what's wild.
And, she's only been making videos since the beginning of the year. January 1st is when she made her first video. And she hasn't missed a Sunday. She's been posting every Sunday between about 6:30 and 7. And early on in the channel, some guy commented and said, this is my niece. I appreciate you doing this. And, of course, you don't really know if it is or someone's just playing around. But, like, you know, I'm sure a lot of these stories are like the family say, like, we're not giving up. Like, if you can help. If you know what I mean? Like, so it's a, you know, even if they see the video, if the family sees the video and says people care, then that might, you know, give a lot of motivation there too, you know?
No, for sure. And I see there are a couple, you know, it's like life with Tamara and David said, educate your children to situational awareness, you know, and you should, you know, it's like, you always got to be, it's, you know, it's funny because my daughter, ever since she was little, when we walk into the parking lot, I always have her on the inside of me.
Yeah.
When we're walking, and she just does it now without even thinking about it. We'll be walking and I'll see her. She'll go right over to that side of me. So she's on the inside of me instead of where the traffic goes through, you know?
That's awesome.
There's a story. Yeah. There's a story that's close to our area. I'm not really going to say what, because I still want to do the story. But it happened whenever I was young. And I can remember when it happened, everybody's parents were just like clinging to their kids, and you made passwords, and you didn't like stranger danger type thing.
Oh yeah.
But
then it kind of wears off, and you get a little
comfortable,
less aware. Yeah. Whenever it's like, whenever someone gets in a bad accident without their seatbelt, then you start thinking, man, I should wear a seatbelt. You know what I mean, or what? But yeah. Lindsay's had a lot of support. The community's really supported her channel. We appreciate it. And like I tell people, like, like if you're not into this kind of thing, don't subscribe. You know what I mean? Like, it actually kind of hurts the channel if you subscribe and don't watch. You know what I mean? So, like, if you're not into that kind of thing, like I understand. Why would you want to hear sad stories about people go missing? Then don't. But yeah, we still appreciate you, and we all kind of watch what we like on YouTube. You know what I mean? So don't just feel obligated to subscribe to help her out, because or anybody. So
yeah, but we know a lot of people are watching them though.
Yeah,
I've seen the numbers on there. You got a lot of people watching, so that's great. I'm happy for you. That was awesome. You hit the ground running, and you hit it hard. You did it right. You're putting in the work, and you're learning, and it's fun. It's fun. I mean, I know the stories are sad, but it's fun to watch to watch it grow.
Yeah.
To see where it starts and where you've been going, and you can see yourself getting more comfortable, and
yeah, for sure.
And the way we're doing it, like I'm going out and hiking and stuff, and that gets us. I mean, we go out and we go, new place every week, and so
yeah, like one day a week we're pretty much out in the woods doing something at a beautiful river or something like that.
Yeah.
Because we kind of watch some of that true crime stuff and stuff like that.
Yeah, I do too. I fall asleep to it, which is probably a horrible thing to do. I'm having nightmares and stuff. I'm waking up in sweats.
Yeah, but we watch quite a few good channels, but all they do is kind of sit at a computer and tell a story, which like I'm not hating on that or anything. It's just like we wanted to be different, and and that's how we done that. Is let's go to a beautiful place and tell the story. And make it fun and take people out. That a lot of people don't get to go out in nature like we get to. You know, a lot of people live in a city and they don't get to experience that often. So it's been really good, and it's different, like you said. And I think that's the attractive part is, it's not just the typical storytelling.
Well, that's what I mean. Like the one thing I'll comment on, the B-roll footage that you guys use is like it's great. Like that was like the first thing I noticed. I'm like, man, that B-roll footage is like awesome for this. Like it's just done really well.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's see. I see a comment over here asking Lindsay. It says my aunt went missing when I was 2. She still hasn't been found. Wish someone would have done what you are doing for her.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people feel that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people go missing every day. I mean, it's like, what is it, 600,000 a year in the United States? 600,000. And
a lot of them are found.
Yeah, most of those people are found within a couple of days. But after a week or two, the numbers drop drastically. Yeah. And it's it's hard to get the information out there sometimes because she'll find a story that she really likes, but then there's 2 minutes worth of information on it. Like you couldn't even tell the whole story. There's very little. Sometimes there's just a description that says, here's a picture, she looks like this and she's from here, and that's it. So otherwise she would do more, be able to do more stories, what I mean? But
and that's what it's nice getting some backstory behind it too. That's and I want to I saw somebody ask, Darcy's birthday is Tuesday, May 2nd. I saw somebody ask that, and then somebody asked
Drew's
Drew.
birthday's tomorrow.
My birthday's in 3.5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Happy birthday. Happy early. I
you,
win.
man.
I get you pre-birthday.
Thank you, man.
But we got
Yeah.
Kentucky Bluegrass Living is asking Drew, do you watch Adventures with a Purpose?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So what they're doing is they actually started out, their purpose was to clean up the rivers. They were scuba divers who had fun making videos, going out to the rivers and like dragging old cars and stuff that people had just driven off in there.
Treasure hunting.
And then they found a body and realized that they had the ability to help a lot more people than what they were. So they started actually plotting and looking for these people that have went missing. And a lot of these people that have went missing have just accidentally driven off in rivers and ponds and stuff like that. And you know, it's a little pond. It doesn't look like it would hide a car, but there's a little hole right there that a car could fit in. And now, you know, this person's 2 miles from their house this whole time, and everybody's been looking. But yeah, so those guys are doing great work. They ran into some serious controversy in the last 2023 that they're kind of dealing with. But they're, you know, anyways, yeah, they're doing good work. And actually, there's a new channel that's doing very similar work, has not been as successful yet, but somebody I would support further would be a guy called Depths of History, and he does a very similar thing, and maybe more close to your morals, if you know what I mean. So anyway, yeah, but it's good work. It's helping. Hopefully it's helping somebody, and one day it might save a life, you know. There's videos on YouTube. We at night, me and Lindsay, we usually go to sleep watching police videos. That's what we do. So I don't know if that's a whole lot better than what you do, but we watch police videos when we go to sleep. And there's some crazy ones of people that are kidnapped, and you know, the neighbor just called and said, I heard a bunch of ruckus and it looked like they were dragging her off. You know what I mean? Just somebody said something, and now, you know, they're found. And but anyway, yeah,
I just dropped the Depths of History in there too.
Yeah,
that's another one. I've watched them too. I watch those ones. I'm into the treasure hunting and like some of the like magnet fishing and stuff. So like you come across those all the time when you're going through that.
That's right. Yeah.
But that's what I got magnets a couple years ago, and I never for magnet fishing, and I never got to use them. That's awesome. And that's what I'm like. I'm going to make that a thing, and I'm actually going to go out and do a video soon.
Bring them to the meetup. Bring them to the meetup.
I was thinking about that.
Oh yeah. So I do want to say before I forget, while we're still talking about Lindsay, that I don't edit the videos. And I think most people assume that I do edit the videos, but I don't. And she does her preliminary work and stuff like that, and I'll go back and watch it with her and say, you know, trim this up or do this a little different. And, you know, some of the more difficult stuff like masking and stuff, I'll help her with it, or I'll sit here and tell her how to do it so she does it. But yeah, a lot of people probably assume that I'm doing it, but Lindsay is doing all of her own editing. And
that's awesome.
Yeah, and I shoot it the camera work because you know, it's hard to film yourself anyways, no matter what you're videoing. But yeah, so I do all the film work, you know what I mean? I do all the drone work, stuff like that. But yeah, she's doing all the editing. So she's been working hard, like you said. Basically she decides on a story, she researches the story heavily, writes it all out, types everything out, and then she goes and records the audio, the whole story in audio. And then we basically go and shoot the video, and then we fill in the talking parts that she does as we're filming, you know. And then she's got to come back and put all that together, you know. So it is a process, but I think it comes out good. And like you said, we're getting a little better and a little better every time at it. And a couple of the first 3 videos we put out were pretty rough.
Yeah.
I think we kind of got the hang of it.
We didn't know how we was going to go about it quite yet.
Now, what are you using for your editing? What program are you using?
Premiere
Pro?
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, I actually, so I looked at it and I ended up going with Power Director. And it's so similar. I was like,
I would never ever do anything else because it's like I don't know I've never used a computer for this kind of stuff ever. And like, I learned one thing, got it.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I just started using a computer to edit my videos. My first like 700 videos I did was on my cell phone.
Yeah.
And I edited everything on my cell phone. And then I got into doing this and started getting better stuff. But still learning. I'm going to be learning for forever.
Yeah, I think we all will, man. Honestly, if we're not learning, then we're gonna, fail in the end. But, yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter what editor you use. I would recommend, though, for people, like, if you're a small channel and you're editing on your phone, as cheap as possible, get a computer. Like, if you ever want your channel to grow significantly, then the sooner you can get a real camera and a real computer and edit that way, you'll be successful. But if you just want to try it out for a while, make sure you like it, make sure it's going to work, that's fine. But as soon as you can, I think it's a lot better. And it will save you a lot of heartache because I mean, I guess Maddie could attest to this, but editing on your phone has to be tougher. Has to be.
What I can do now, like from my phone going to the computer, it's like it saves me like 3 hours of video being able to do it on the computer, because it's like doing it on the phone, everything's smaller and you got to like expand it when you're trying to make cuts, and it's really easy to lose stuff too. Like that's the thing. Like on the computer, you can have it saved to the desktop. You can have it in a folder. You have it on your SD card. On the phone, it's like you hit one wrong button and it's like boom. I can't tell you how much I've lost.
Oh yeah, me too. Even on this, like, it'll shut down and they'll lose everything.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I really need a better computer. Like this one's kind of rough. It's full is what it is, and I try to clear it up. I'm not a computer guy at all.
Yeah, I had my buddy. I did work for him. I did drywall and painting in his house, and he built the computer for me. So I got like 4 terabytes of memory in it. It all up. It's real nice. I was really lucky that he that he was able to do that for me. But I got to learn how to do it too, which was cool.
Yeah.
So like I get to see how everything goes together, and it's like now I know how to do it.
That's cool. Bless you.
And hi to everybody too. We got Drew and Lindsay with us. I know I missed saying hi to some people who've just been talking and going on and on.
Yeah. Hey, Belco Glass. Good to see you, man.
Yeah. Hey, Belco Glass.
I hope you're coming to the meetup. Is that a thing? I know you offered to bring that motor to me, and I didn't get back to you. My engine stand was actually I loaned it out like the week. I mean, my engine hoist. I loaned it out like the week that you offered to bring that thing, but I got it back now. But yeah, I'd hate for you to give me an engine and drive it all the way down here to me. But
he says,
if you really do want to, I would.
He said he has a present for you.
I would take it out to lunch. I mean, I'll take you out to lunch. We can hang out, do whatever if you want. I'll compensate you for your gas, whatever. But yeah, I would say to come bring the engine to the meetup. Well, we could bring it back in your truck. If you're coming to the meetup, you could just bring the engine to the meetup, and we could just swap it over into Lindsay's truck. Anyways, good to see you, man. Yeah. Good to see you, Belco Glass. He's giving me the engine for the school bus.
Oh, that's awesome.
Which will be big moves.
Yeah, huge move.
That's cool.
And I've been trying to get up there, but it's just been crazy. Actually, it stayed cold pretty late and like we honestly didn't have a bad winter, but it stayed cold for like quite a while. Like it took forever to come out in spring, and it's been a mess.
No, I know. That's what it's like that here now too. It's like the other week we were like 90, and then the next day it dropped down to like 32 degrees. I mean, it's just Ohio's like that a lot, but it's like we've been all over the place. But it's been so mild this year. I mean, for us, but it's just been colder longer. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I don't have to do too many more years here.
Do you see the auroras up there or no? No.
Well, I don't know if you may be able to. I don't think I ever have. I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
They had pictures of them in Arkansas the other day.
I know.
But I think, and I don't know because of where I'm at, even if we could, I don't know if I would because of the city lights.
Oh,
right. Touche.
Yeah, because we lose a lot
Yeah.
because of the city. Because it's like, even though I'm like on the Cleveland isn't big, it's not real big. Like you can drive from.
Somebody in the chat, population of Cleveland. I can bring it to the meetup. Sweet, Backwoods Glass. Thank you. That'd be cool. Anyway,
367,991. That was in 2021.
Yeah,
that's pretty big.
But it's not
a huge area.
It's not a huge area. So it's like I can drive from one end of Cleveland to the other in like 15, 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I'm
What's
in
up,
and out.
Gruyere?
And if you go north to south, it's even shorter.
Really? That's wild.
Oh yeah, it's not. But the Cleveland isn't that gigantic. So
well, there's probably like outerlying areas too that are helping that population. You know?
Oh yeah. Oh, big time.
Our biggest city close to us is like 75,000, I think. Fort Smith is it 45? It's either 45 or 75. That's like an hour to us, and I think that Little Rock probably has around 250,000. Our whole entire state population is like 3.5 million?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like 3.5 million. I always think it's 7, but maybe it's 3.5. Anyway, less than 10 million.
Okay, yeah. So like Cleveland is, it says 82 square miles.
Oko Glass is gonna bring a 350 Chevy motor in his Ford pickup. That's all right, Belco.
Oh, there's Groovier.
He says, when are you coming to Arkansas?
I just need you all to keep looking for properties for me. We just got to find that right one. That right one.
Smack dab next to me.
Heck yeah. That would be, I don't know. No work would ever get done, man.
Yeah. It's only 2 bedroom. It's only 2 bedroom, but it's a pretty nice little cabin, but it's only 2 bedroom.
That's why Jesus made bunk beds.
That's right.
Let's see here. Yeah. So like I said, Cleveland's only 82 square miles. So that's 8 by 10 miles. So it's not, that's not big, you know?
Right. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. I'd like to see that part of the country.
I'll tell you what, you could, if you were to come here, the food spots that you could go to. Now there's a lot of places you can get chicken sandwiches at.
Right. You already know what I want.
There is, but there's tons of good places, like tons of good places. I could have you go into 3 different restaurants every day for a year.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many good ones. We have a grilled cheese place.
We went to that. Go ahead.
It's all grilled cheeses, different kinds. It's called Melt.
Ooh.
And like they've been on that, like, I'm trying to think what it was, but one of the like the Food Channel shows.
Oh yeah,
it's called the Melt Challenge, and it's like, I can't remember if it's 4 or 5 pound grilled cheese sandwich. And but you have to eat it in under an hour.
Like with some French fries and something else.
It's French fries and coleslaw and
coleslaw out.
And they make it on Texas toast.
See you, Mama Murphy.
It's like that.
Yeah. That's how I get my chicken sandwiches at night too, on Texas toast.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
We went to that little bar last night, and my brother got a fried bologna sandwich.
It was good.
It had an egg on it. The cheese was all. Oh.
It was the best bar food I ever had.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of bar food.
Yeah, I love bologna. I love frying bologna, man. You got to do, like, did they do it like the steaks? Like it was thicker?
This was thick,
exactly.
Yeah, it was like the thick piece. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Hi, Bernard Brooks. Let's see here.
I actually have an acquaintance that has a YouTube channel up there in Ohio. It is called The Naked Gardener.
You were telling me about that. Yeah.
Yeah, they have a great channel, and it's the wife, you know, but I know the husband. He has a podcast and stuff that I've listened to for a long time. But anyway, that's a good like homesteady type farming channel, you know what I mean? And they do like great video work and audio work and stuff like that. Just mesmerizing videos. But yeah, they're pretty local to you. I don't know how close. But.
It's funny, for the longest time, like I would watch videos like for the content. Now, like I catch myself watching videos and I'm like, how did they film that?
Yeah.
I'm like, what angle were they at? Like, I can't tell, you know, like that was really good though. I started analyzing everything now. Now I end up watching videos like 3 or 4 times because it's like first time through, I'm like this. And then I'm like, they did this shot. I want to see how they did that.
Country Road Cure. I mean, I have a lot of friends that make really good videos, but Country Road Cure always gets me with that. Their intros, I'm like, I'll watch the intro and I'm just like, back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Back. Like, just,
I know.
Man.
I do it. I do it too all the time. I love Mel and Gary.
Oh yeah, of course.
You know, and like their stuff's great. And Anthony and Roxanne, like their stuff's great. Like I've been watching their stuff for a long time.
There's some really good creators in our community. I mean, Ridge Life, really good videos. David, come on, really good videos. Yes.
Look what shirt I have on.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, wrong hat. There you go. Yeah. That's what I had. I usually have my mug down here too. I think I took it back upstairs, but I used my Ridge Life mug. I won 2 weeks in a row. When he used to do his Thursdays, like where he did giveaways, it was like I won 2 weeks in a row. I got the T-shirt the one week, and then I got the mug the next week.
Hey, I got my fire starter too the other day. Thank you.
Oh yeah, she was a fire starter.
Groovy Eggs, go shoot me. Or is Groovy Egg? Is he on Instagram?
No, not anymore.
Well, I see it. We'll talk later.
I can get you in touch with him and all that. We have some really good creators in our community, and it's inspiring. It almost gives you like a bar to work towards, and if somewhat competitive, you know what I mean. It makes you not want to just put out trash. You know that.
Oh yeah.
When you're seeing your friends put out such quality work and. Just try to make better videos all the time.
That's why going back to the fishing stuff, I'm starting to get excited because like when I kind of like stopped doing some of the fishing, like I watched some of those videos, like I was going through and I was rewatching them and I'm like, oh man, I'm like, I did it, but I'm like, that wasn't too good, but it wasn't horrible. You know, it was what it was, but now
I've put out videos that I wasn't,
Speaking of Country Road Cure.
What's up, dudes? I've put out videos I wasn't really proud of. I've also edited complete videos all the way until the end and rewatched it and just deleted the whole thing because I'm like, I don't want to put this out. Like you know what I mean? It's not about just putting out a video, like you might as well be proud of your work, it's just fun.
Excited to come in. Their ears must have been ringing.
Yeah,
we were just talking about them, and now they're coming in. Now we got to start being nice, man. We can't keep talking trash about them. No, I'm getting really pumped for the meetup though. Like I can't wait.
What is it? 3 weeks?
Just about.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. A lot of good people there. A lot of good food. Grilling Addiction with Nick's gonna have his
stoked about that.
I say, hey Nick, where you at, man?
Right?
Yeah.
Oh man, he's another one. Watching his videos, man, that guy is he's good.
Yeah.
We need to tell him to bring some of that pepper, that garlic pepper stuff.
Yeah, he uses a lot of seasonings and stuff too. Really good. But
you got to season stuff up.
So I've been thinking about. I think it would be cool to do like a challenge, like everybody film the same video or a very similar video and see it's going to be somewhat hard because some people are just going to have fans that just choose theirs because they like channels, but actually have a contest, like who can make the best video out of this, like maybe a 30-second commercial or something like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or just and have a contest. I don't know. I think it'd be cool, but we'd have to have like a big prize, like something like you get a brand new camera or something like that. You know what I mean?
would
I
be
don't
cool.
know. I've been thinking about it.
It would be interesting to see. I think it would be fun to see.
Yeah.
Just see like people's different, like the different, because it's all their vision. You know what I mean? That like see people's looking at the same thing, but seeing different visions of it.
Yeah.
Because people react different to stuff. You know what I mean? Like I'm going to react and make a different movement than you would to something.
Right. Yeah.
You know,
but like it could be like the same thing, like film yourself making a sandwich or what, you know what I mean? But like see just like some creative stuff. I think it'd be really fun. I don't know. We'll see if we can get something like that together one day.
Yeah, let's see here.
JB.
JB Conway. What up? That's my buddy. JB's my buddy. I love JB.
Yeah.
She's awesome. Let's see. Pick an 80s song and make a lip sync video. Ooh.
Yeah.
Jeff says, say 80s song.
80s song.
Jeff says he's not putting eggs in the incubator tonight, so that way he can make it to the meetup. So heck yeah, man.
That's good deal.
Cool. He's been really debating if he was going to be able to make it or not. So that's
because he didn't get to make it to Shoot Dang Fest last year.
No.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I can't wait to meet him. I'm glad he's coming. That's awesome. So because that's gonna be my first time meeting him. So
this meetup's gonna be huge.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Big deal.
Like 100 channels probably, and subscribers and fishing tournament.
Disc golf.
Disc golf.
Okay. Yep. All right. Now I have questions about it because I've heard about it.
Okay.
Now how is it being done? Like I hear this is kind of your thing.
Yeah. I think I'm just the only one that they knew how to play. So I mean, I don't know that there's going to be like a tournament or. The biggest deal is I don't know how many discs we're going to have. Like I've got a set or two. Okay. But I only have one putter. So like I mean, really, we can only go so crazy. But I mean, Mike said he's got some from work. Like he found some at work. So I don't know if that's 10 discs or if that's 30 discs. You know what I mean? But we'll at least have enough that we can all throw some and play around. Like I don't know that we're gonna be able to have like a 10-man tournament or anything. You know what I mean? So
no, have you ever we can have fun with it. It's been a long time, but I have. And when I mean a long time, I think the last time I played was probably 24 years ago.
Wow.
So it's hard.
Yeah, it's hard. It's a lot harder than it looks. It's the same as throwing a frisbee, except whenever you throw it, it goes pretty much up in the air because
I don't think it's the same.
Yeah. But yeah, so we're gonna be doing a little of that, and it'll be fun.
Yeah, Groovy Egg says have them use
regular frisbees. Yeah, I mean that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, honestly, just because like the disc golf frisbees cost like $20 a piece, or sometimes 12 or 15 bucks. You know what I mean? So like, but you could still get a general idea with just a regular frisbee. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I know we got a bunch of places around me now where they do disc golf like regularly. They have disc, like they just start popping up out of nowhere, like real quick. It was like one here, one there.
Yeah, I mean it's usually. I mean, you can really put them anywhere. It's like if you have a park, why not just like, like there's a spot, just make it. But.
Oak, me and you should play against each other. We might be there all day, but it would be fun.
Yeah.
Shorten up that. Can I do the announcing?
Yeah.
Here we have Lindsay coming up on a par 3. some somber music playing in the background.
Also, JB Conway is bringing a karaoke machine, and I'm pretty sure that's still a go. And me and Lindsay are going to practice a song to do together. So if anybody else would participate in that, it would take some of the heat off of us.
Yeah.
Either way, we're doing it. So yeah,
I'll do some Hall & Oates, maybe little Hall & Oates.
I can't reveal what we're doing.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Yeah, I don't want to say.
I'm dying. Doing, I'm dying to know what you guys are doing.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty good, I think. I already know the song pretty well, but Mel said, "Just don't bring '70s beer this time."
Oh my gosh! Yeah. I watched that. I found that video on my SD card. I have. I have the video, And it was just like, it was like the end. It was you guys throwing up though, or like spitting it out. Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty rough. Yeah, I was kind of thinking, what could I bring this year that would be like, kind of fun like that, but maybe not that bad, you know what I mean?
Already aren't they bringing like sodas and stuff for the kids? Like pickle soda and.
Oh, maybe so. I didn't hear about that. Yeah, yeah, we'll see. I might come up with something by then, something fun that we can do. Maybe like a challenge. I mean, there's always like you could get like the hot chip stuff, but I mean everybody does that, you know.
Yeah.
So if anybody has some really good ideas, email me. I usually put my description in the bottom my email in my description of my videos. Jeez.
Yeah, that's what somebody wanted to email me the other day, and they're like, your email isn't in the description, and I'm like, what? I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's in there, but you have to like click a button to see it. And I'm like, well, maybe I got to update it a little bit.
Oh, it has like a drop down. You have to like hit the drop down, maybe. Yeah. You have to hit like, contact me or something like that.
Button. Contact me. Yeah.
Yeah, I just copy paste it in every description, but sometimes I forget because I usually have to go back and find it. But
anyway. I thought I had it in my descriptions too, but I apparently don't. So I got to start remembering to do that now. But I don't know. Apparently, I'm going to be learning for forever.
We're all going to be, man.
One mistake after another. I'll just keep doing it. Right on here. Yeah. So we've been on for an hour. Do you guys have anything else that you want to bring up before we get going here?
I would like to do some fishing. Hearing y'all talk about fishing all the time, I don't think I went fishing in like 2 years, man. And
well, you're gonna get to fish with me. We're gonna get you on a big one, on a hog.
Well, the problem is I don't know if I'm gonna get a license for Oklahoma. Just like I'm gonna be mostly filming and all that. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I don't know. That's all I was thinking is I need to do some fishing, man.
Maybe I accidentally have to go to the bathroom and you could read.
Right. He just watches. Oh no, I was just watching it for him. No.
Yeah, you're just watching it for me. So
there's this new funny video going around. It's like this. Never mind. Never mind. I would
just
never
message me. Just message me about it later.
Yeah, I'm constantly just spamming Maddie with just funny videos all the time.
I absolutely love it. It's like it's the greatest thing ever, and it's always like right when I need it too. Like I'll be having a bad day or something, and then it's just like boom, 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 and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is great. And then I turn around and I'll send it to Carrie. Like after some of them, I'm like sitting there and I'm like, oh, I got to share this with Carrie now.
Yeah. Sometimes you just see a funny video or a meme and you're just like, it just reminds you of like one person. You just like, oh, that reminds me of them. You know, that's funny.
Yeah. What about you, Lindsay? You want to get in on some fishing?
Hey, I'll get in on some fishing.
There you go. I'm just obsessed with it. Like
I've always done like river fishing. You know, we had canoes growing up. My dad had a canoe business, and so we just like would float the river.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then whenever people would want to go, they'd be like, "Let's go catfishing." And then we're like sitting on a pond bank, and I'm like, "This is not cool."
I actually like to bass fish. I like to walk around the whole pond just.
I like to float down the river, and like you'll see a spot, and you're like, "Oh, I gotta get over there. There's gonna be one over there."
I don't like water a whole lot, so
I primarily catfish, but it's like I just like being out. Like I don't care what I'm doing as long as like I'm out and I got a line in the water. I've never been big into bass fishing, and I said last year I was going to try to do some.
Do it,
but I didn't. And I think that's what I'm going to make like a thing this year because like my daughter really gets into catfishing. Like she loves doing it, like sitting there with me. My son, I think, is more of that. He would just be more into bass fishing. He does good. You know, he's good at everything he does, but it's like, I think that might be something that the movement, being able to move around constantly. And
dude, bass fishing, like when you hook a big fish and like my biggest bass is only 4.5 pounds, which is not really that big. But I've caught a lot of 4-pounders and stuff, and I've been with people that caught 10-pounders and stuff. I just never catch them for some reason. But when you catch if you catch a bass over 2.5 pounds, you're having a damn good time. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. My
it's
son
a
caught
lot.
one, and my son caught a smallmouth in the Ohio River, and it was the first time that I ever saw a bass like go airborne,
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
legit out of the water. And I was like,
Like,
I was like,
feisty.
whoa! I was like, that was awesome.
yeah, no, the best one is topwater fishing. Like early in the morning, you throw like a, you know, and you'll just cranking it across the top, little frog or something. And dude, it's just still, and then when it just whoosh, oh, it's
Yep.
just the most exciting thing, man.
That's I see.
I
I
miss
see. Groovy Eggs over here agrees. He says throw some hooks out for catfish and sit back and have a beverage and relieve some
Yeah.
stress.
Yeah, that is a good thing about catfishing is you can just kick back in the lawn chair and just talk and have a little campfire or something.
So Oak is asking if JB Conway will be doing karaoke too. Now JB's bringing the karaoke machine. I think that JB should probably warm it up for everybody.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Nope, not me.
Smoked for too many years.
Oh, you could do it. You could do it. I got all the faith in the world in you, JB. I'll be your backup singer or dancer.
Yeah. Come here. Come, puppy.
Hi, puppy. No interest.
Hi, Rowdy.
Yeah, so I don't know. Did you see the pictures I put online today on Facebook of my dog smiling?
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
It looks like he's trying to eat something.
He's mad. Like he looks mad when he smiles, but that's his smile. But he just looks angry all the time. And I'm sitting
Does he
there
do
like,
the tease?
it's like
The
it's
teeth
all
face?
teeth. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all teeth. But like so that's my puppy, and he's a Belgian Malinois mixed with Rottweiler. So he just kind of looks tougher just in general, but he's not. He's just a big baby. But yeah, he's all teeth. 100% teeth.
I gotta look up now.
Yeah, it's I wish I could pull. Oh, can I pull it up? I think I can. I think I can do it. It does. Put it in the chat if you guys want to see my dogs.
You can show it. Oh, you have that pulled up too. There you go.
Yeah, there's his smile. It's all teeth.
Yeah.
Do another one.
He looks like he's about to mess something up. I don't know how to use that stuff. I can't use an iPhone. I don't know why you would.
I can't.
There you go. He looks special in that one. It looks like he's got an overbite. Like his teeth are like hanging over the bottom. Yeah.
That's cute.
He's always making me laugh. He's a trip. My female pit bull, like she smiles every once in a while, but it's not like that. Like she just has that like grin. But like I've never had a dog that's done that.
Oak said he looks absolutely ridiculous. True. Let's see. Pop pong. Yes, we're playing some pop pong. Oh yeah, I just said no alcohol. Yeah, so if anybody's just bring a cup or a thing.
For camp
koozie.
Coffee.
Bring a koozie if you need a koozie. Yeah, but the meetup's gonna be good. I hope everybody can make it. I want to meet so many people. We got to do name tags.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good at names, but man, there's just so many people that's gonna be there, and so we're gonna do name tags, and that should help everybody.
I do hope, and I'm going to bring this up now, and I know there isn't all that many because we're towards the end here, but I should have said it earlier. But I hope everybody cleans up, like when you get your trash and stuff. People like when you're there, just make sure you throw it out. Take care of your own stuff. We want to keep it nice. We're in nature. You got to keep nature beautiful.
Yep.
Yeah, surely,
And I,
surely we'll have. Surely everybody will. But
oh
yeah,
yeah, yeah, it's all good people. I don't expect it to be, but you figure it never hurts to just bring it up, keep it
Right.
fresh in people's mind.
that's right. That's right.
Sometimes you just don't think. It happens. We all have those times. But anyways, yeah. So I want to thank you guys for being on. This was a blast. It was nice to hang out with you guys. It was nice to see everybody. I'm going to let you guys know. The video that I will have come out will be Monday. That's going to be my first video coming back, and then I'm going to be back for my 2-week hiatus. So I'll have a new video coming out. It's going to be a fishing video. I hope everybody likes it. It's going to be different. So you guys, if you watch it, let me know what you think of it.
Can't wait.
Again, Drew and Lindsay, thank you so much for being on. This was fun. I love both your channels. You guys know that. I love both your channels. You guys are all just awesome people. So, and I'm glad that we had all these great people in here too. I want to thank everybody that came in. Sorry if I didn't say hi. I was trying there. We were just going on and on. I saw you in here. I saw everybody in here. I was reading the comments. I apologize. I didn't say them out loud, but I love all you guys. Slime on, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye, everybody.
See you guys. Love y'all. Yeah, we got some good people.